Hello everyone and welcome to Season of Watch. Today we're watching Hell's Paradise. Episode 8, I think. Well, what happened last time? Let's just stay with that. So last time, Gabimaru's group, which includes Sagiri, Yuzuriha, and that other guy with glasses, which I did not catch his name, they end up finding the village, or rather what used to be a village. But as they were looking at it, Gabimaru noticed a little girl that was watching them. So she started running away, and Gabimaru went after her. An ant showed up trying to stop it. You know, those three creatures? Gabimaru just swerved it and went after the girl. Sagiri went after him to keep watch on him, so Yuzuriha ended up fighting for once, even though we didn't really get to see it. And the tree guy, the ant, Oko, I think was his name, implored to give Mei back, and so he would give them information. Yuzuriha didn't really care about that because they would get the information out of the girl. Offered some food, they had food. Offered a bath. That's when Yuzuriha accepted the deal. So they went with them to the village. Yuzuriha and Sagiri took a bath, and then they talked about the island and stuff, how it's separated. They talk about something from the outer layer, which I guess those creatures think. I don't remember the name. Then, as you go further in, the middle is where the elixir supposedly is. And there's this Tensei people that are gonna eliminate any outsiders, as they are not just immortal with regeneration, but they also have some other powers, such as what Shobei, which the Bennett King and his brother found out, that they can change their gender at will, apparently, also regenerate, and even the little girl showed that they have some mysterious powers, and he has incredibly endurance, like a outer shell kind of aura that broke the axe without even touching him. So they defeated the two brothers and sent them down to a hole where the plants were gonna grab them and turn them into flowers. Now they woke up, so I don't know if they were able to find a way out or if they just had a horrible death. We'll just have to wait and see if they ever show up again. If they don't, it's not surprising. And Gabimaru has been kind of losing his edge, especially when talking with Sagiri and Mei, as he talked about the scar and everything. He remembered his wife. However, the image of his father-in-law is still in his mind, so there's kind of a mix in his mind. I hopefully he's not gonna like turn up again or anything, but we'll have to see what happens there. Now, right now, while they were giving the bath to Mei, and Gabimaru was also taking his bath, we have not seen Oko, Yuzuriha, and the other guy, so I wonder what's up with them. There was some mess around, but maybe that's just normal for the village. And there's all the other characters. We haven't really seen them last episode. We just focused on this group, so maybe, and the Bennett King. So maybe we'll see them more this episode. We'll have to see. As a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your own version with mine as we watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. We have the Mappa stuff in the beginning. I wonder if we're gonna have some intro and then the opening, or we're gonna jump straight to the opening. Because you never know. Mappa. Okay, we have some intro. And seems to be in the past. The blonde guy. Is that Enka, I think was his name? The guy with Nugurui? Interesting that we're having his backstory now. The resource or desire. Okay. Great parents. Yeah, just had to find a way to live for yourself. Interesting. How did he join the Yaemon? And he beat them up. I was wondering who was getting beaten up there. And is that when they show up? The blade right in his face. Oh. Okay, it was him. For a moment, I was wondering if Aizen was gonna be the one that found him. But no, it's the guy with the thing on his eyes that was paired up with the coordinates on. I guess he's blind? I don't recall ever seeing his eyes open. But you never know with anime characters. Okay, so they have a connection. And now they're both here. We haven't seen them last episode, so maybe they're gonna meet up or remember, or one of them gonna remember the other one. I feel like possibly one of the two is gonna die this episode. Yeah, this island is very crazy and creepy. And there's him. I think it's Tenka, his name. Don't remember if I ever saw the name of the white hair, possibly blind guy. Yeah, this guy. And there's that. Yeah, that's right. We had that moment with Tenka. I keep thinking it's Tenka, but I'm worried it's not his actual name in the opening. Maybe Tenza or something like that. But it did seem like he was dying there, so I like the beat. Boom, 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 boom. Out by the beach, I'm guessing. Yeah. Stop being right. Oh god. Hey, at least he's considering it. Just a bit early for that, but it's not disagreeing. I guess that's another of the Tensei. And it seemed like it was walking on water, but it's on the near the shore. Sushin, I think that's the name of those creatures. And yeah, there it is. Change the gender. To be fair, it's not has not gone aggressive just yet. Oh, never mind. And that voice. Okay. Good dodging skills, but is this the part where this fight? But they regenerate, so I know that's not gonna do anything. The plant. Little guy. Is he gonna sacrifice himself to get Nurugai out of this? I mean, a normal human he would have killed there. Cut both hands and the head. Okay, at least he's going along, but the trace of blood. Is it from the sword or is it from the Tensei falling down? That is just weird. Yeah, the plants are not. What? Is this the white hair guy? Yeah. Look at that, master. Tenza. Okay, so it's not Tenka, it's Tenza. I was between the two names, but got his blade back. Shion. Okay. Okay, confirming that he is indeed blind. No, don't really get how that's gonna help him run through the forest. Smells and sounds. Like sounds. They're not making much sound other than their steps. Okay, son. He's rank 4. Who's rank 2 and 3? Yeah. I'm just expecting the guy that Tensei showing up and killing. He noticed the current? Yeah. He did find. Was that the Tensei? Or was that in the ocean that he noticed? Yeah. Okay. He is not as trusty as Nurugai as you. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of blood there. The times we live in dictate what's a crime. It would be logical for a sword to choose who to cut. Hmm? He wants to pass that kindness along. Let's see the outcome of this. Is he gonna agree? Is he gonna fight? Okay. Okay. It has been set aside. Not resolved. Ironic. Calling him master as well.
では早速先生の言う海流へ行ってみましょう。大声を出すな。急がず慎重に。
Yeah, have you guys forgot that you were running from Tensen just now?
とても人とは思えない。遭遇した際の対処も考えておこう。逃げるだけならさっきの要領でいけそうっすけどね。
Oh, how did that work for you? I feel like Shion's gonna end up dying here. As I said it. Ugh. And it's very possible Tenza is gonna as well. To become Tan. What's Tan? Oh, is that like the energy for the elixir in the middle kind of thing? When they drop them in the hole for the plants? Is that Tan? I think Hoko remember it. And well then. That's way more than I expect from Flick. Yeah, it's very possible this whole group is dead. The Tensen are no joke. Because things weren't hard enough already. Oh, look at Genjin Saigiri there. Yeah, we're seeing the connection between them. Yeah, it has to be a middle ground. Logic and emotion, as Saigiri's doing. Yeah, he's liking the motivation. Find something you want to protect. Well, how about his master in Nurugai?
守りたいもの。見ろ、あの桜の木を。幹が痩せ、まだつぼみのままだ。だがつぼみというのはあらゆる可能性を秘めている。
Talk about potential, huh?
可能性というつぼみが花開く時が
And buds of potential blossom. He doesn't see any potential in himself. That is not potential. What is this condition? This one condition. This one blow. Anytime, anywhere.
付き合ってられっかよ。どこに行く気だ。道場は反対側だぞ。
And there's Aizen.
お前はもう一本取った。
There's the condition.
好きにするがいいさ。だが 最後に散歩くらい付き合え。早起きするとやることがなくてな。
And where are they going? Visit a grave? Namu Amabutsu. His former junior. Eshin. Yeah. Had talent but lacked motivation. Yeah, and because of that death, he changed his ways and how he treats people. Hmm. And the criminal was tension.
しかし、振り上げた刀をシオンはなかなか打ち下ろさなかった。
Because was the
シオンは気づ
junior.
いたんだ。目の前の罪人が鉄心だとな。鉄心は道場を出た後、やがて食うに困るようになり、罪に手を染めた。先生はどうしたんすか？無論切ったさ。山田朝右衛門として。
What were? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the point in him. Let him down. See? And then he changed the way he treat his juniors. Your buds of potential blossom. And he probably back trying to do a okay. Just a straight up spar. I thought he was gonna do a surprise strike. He preemptive attack. No? He call him out. Yeah, he
何かに真面目に打ち込んだことなんてなかった。でも
seeing the other there is kind of nice because we have met them before, somewhat. He's slowly getting that motivation that he needs.
この人から一本を取りたい。この人は俺の
The first person to believe in your potential. Yep.
なあ先生、俺は俺の可能性を信じてもいいのかな。
It's that lack of confidence that he has because of his life before this. And now we have look at that. The thing is that all points from both of them dying here. And most likely Nurugai as well. Yeah. Just a straight up punch. Big punch. Multiple. No, it might have been just repeat. No, that multiple punches. But yeah, if the sword cutting didn't do the trick, that force push, it did. It did quite a lot with the punches, but yeah. Yeah, he sacrificed himself to get those show away. Who knows how long that will work. Or not. Guess Shion's still gonna try to fight. Just imagining that situation. that he can't even speak. But it seemed he understood. And turning around. Look at the damage he was able to do with punches. But yeah. I'm surprised Shion's still alive, considering they cut his neck.
先生、すみません。目をかけてもらったのに。ヌルガイさん、生きてくれ。君には可能性がある。
The legs as his master instructed him.
俺にはどんな
I wonder what is a potential. Imagining a future where he had apprentices, married Nurugai. But hey, at least you got that. But yeah, with this beings that can use this force attacks, force field defense, and regeneration. Like, yeah. Yeah. Wasn't just his student. I wonder if we're ever gonna learn like a weakness of the Tensei. Because right now it's just ridiculous. Anytime somebody finds one of them, they're as good as gone. That's... Oh. We're getting the ending song, but we're having the story of their past. He was able to get a hit in. Yeah, he doesn't leave. Yeah, see? He got that passion now, the motivation. And that little trees, the flowers are starting to bloom. The potential. And now we went into the ending. Like, Tenza was a good guy that was dealt a bad hand. And Shion was give him a second chance. So he wanted to also show that kindness to Nurugai and everything. So those two were very important to him right there. Something that he wanted to protect. And the flower bloom, just like his story. The bud of potential. Was the episode. Now, yeah, I'm sad with that, but I feel like I'm not as sad as it could be, because you can see it coming that at least one of them was gonna die to say. Yeah, one thing is I wasn't really sure who was gonna be. Shion, Tenza, both. But you could say that that was coming, not only with the encounter with the Tensei, but because of previous episodes as well, as we've seen a lot of people dying in this show. So it's not anything new and surprising. But they really made that connection there between Shion and Tenza. How Tenza just grew up with a family that did not care about him. So he had to care about himself. So he lived how he wanted, when he wanted. But a life on the streets like that is bound to become trouble in your life. But that's when Shion found him and started to raise him as his pupil. because he saw the potential in him as someone that had no a poor upbringing and had the potential as a fighter.
貧民街で生まれ育った。親には自分を食わせる余裕も気力もなかった。眠りたい時に寝て、起きたい時に起きた。腹が減ったら盗む、奪う、殺し以外は何でもやった。自由だった。
そこまでにしておけ。
なんだってめえ。なんで俺みてえなの拾ったんだよ。
まあ確かにお前は乱暴なところもあるが、真には可能性を感じてる。見ろ、あの桜の木を。幹が痩せ、まだつぼみのままだ。だがつぼみというのはあらゆる可能性を秘めている。お前も同じだ。
But because he was just taking in, he lacked the motivation to do this. So while he did start it, he was just kind of got bored of it in a way and wanted to leave. So Shion made the whole deal of like, fine, you can do that if you land one blow. So until then, he would keep practicing and trying again to see if he can get a motivation, that passion by then. But one time he decided to just skip and leave. That's when Hazen showed up and helped out. He was like, no, it's fine. I'm not going to stop you from leaving. Just, I want to tell you a little story here about his past. About his previous people. How before this, he didn't really take care of the people. He took care more about his own skills. So he didn't really progress anything there, and the people left. So one day when he went out to do his work, that's who he was executing. His old people that just went out on the streets and became a criminal. And all Tensen had to say to him was, I'm sorry, master, because he disappointed him. He did not live up to the potential in himself. And so Shion changed his ways and started treating the students differently, more strict, and more focused around them instead of himself. So Tensa ended up working hard for Shion there, which very nice. Their progression.
俺は別に侍になりてえわけじゃねえ。こんなことしたって。生まれた時から俺には可能性なんかねえんだよ。やめてやる。
だったら条件がある。いつどんな時でもいい。私から一本を取ってみせろ。もしできたらお前が辞めるのを認めよう。
付き合ってられっかよ。
シオンから話は聞いている。
俺を連れ戻す気か。
好きにするがいいさ。だが最後に散歩くらい付き合え。ここに眠るのはかつてのシオンの弟弟子だった男だ。結局鉄心は好きに生きると言い捨てて道場を出て行った。
まさか。
ああ、シオンは気づいたんだ。目の前の罪人が鉄心だとな。シオンははっきりと鉄心の最後の言葉を聞いた。先生、ごめんなさいと。当時のシオンは自分の技術を上げることに執心し、今ほど指導に熱心ではなかった。それからだ、シオンが弟弟子の指導に熱を入れ、人助けをするようになったのは。
先生、これからも自分に剣を教えてくださいっす。
So, as they were developing, there was this whole story about the bud of potential to bloom, to blossom, and compared to that tree that had no leaves on it, there was no cherry blossoms, but it would someday. It was a bud of potential, just like Tenza. And with that kindness, just training him, working hard, working to get him up and say like, hey, someday you'll find that thing that you want to protect and you show your real skills, basically. So we got to the present where they're facing against the Tensei, which is just completely broken, by the way, with regeneration, the aura attacks, the aura defense, or whatever it is. So he realized, like, something I want to protect. Yeah, my master, a Nurugai, someone that was also dealt a bad hand in life, which what turned them to criminal, not by their saying anything, and is actually a very nice person, and he wants to pass that kindness along, just like his master did to him. Like, he sees the potential in being a good person, Nurugai, and wanted to protect both of them. So he was fighting to his last breath. He knew he was gonna die, but he decided to go all in. And it was very heartbreaking seeing him like trying to tell them to run, but because his throat was completely damaged, he couldn't even get the words out. Just blood comes spewing out. Luckily, Shion, with his acute senses because of his blindness, was able to sense it as he was about to charge in and turn it around and left with Nurugai. So they're safe now. But just like that Tensei found them after their conversation, very possible that Tensei can find Shion and Nurugai, finish the job, which wouldn't surprise me at all. So, I'm in. Very certain that most of these people are gonna die, and most likely gonna have just maybe like Gabumon and Sagiri survive, possibly. So.
そうか。俺、死ぬのか。みんなここで。この化け物に殺されるのか。
だが、もしいつかお前に守りたいものができたとき、鍛え上げた剣の腕は必ず助けになる。絶対させねえ。どんなやり方でもいい。全力で時間を稼げ。喉がやられて声が出ねえ。先生、逃げてくれ。一言でいい。なんで見捨てるんだ。俺は戻る。カメだ。これが天座の望みだ。志を同じくする仲間だ。彼の死をとした覚悟、無駄にできるか。
Now, as I said, like, while the outcome was fairly obvious, just not sure exactly what, but the whole concept of it was very foreshadowed. They did a really good job of building empathy or sympathy, I guess both, for these characters like Shion and Tenza, and how much they care for each other and everything. And even Shion put it like, he's not just my student, he's a brother in arms, someone working for the same objective as me, like much more than that. So they very much respect each other, and well, at least Tenza was able to decide how he goes, right? Protecting Shion and Nurugai, as he just thought about what could have been, as if things did not end this way and he was able to grow with Shion. He had his own apprentice someday. He ended up marrying Nurugai and everything. Like, that whole could have life, you know, but that he's gone now. I wonder if we're gonna focus on some of the other characters now, because we still have the Dragon Blade and the guy with the butterfly blade with him, the Diamond guy. We have... Ooh. Are these the only ones left? Because the Bandit King and his brother likely died. There's this little group, the Dragon Blade, and Gabimaru's group. I think that's about it, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting anyone there, so... Wow. We are really down numbers. So, possibly might show them, but focus on Gabimaru's group. Or maybe go Gabimaru, one of the others. Gabimaru, one of the others. Until we're just really down in numbers. But yeah, that's it for this episode. And with that being said, see you next time. Bye!